The 2014 Women's Rugby World Cup was the seventh edition of the Women's Rugby World Cup, and the sixth held in Europe. The World Cup final took place on August 17. All of the pool games for the World Cup took place at the Centre National du Rugby in Marcoussis and Marcoussis Rugby Club, with the French Union adopting the concept of restricting the tournament to one or two locations as in the 2010 Women's Rugby World Cup in London. Marcoussis is about 20 miles south of Paris. The knockout stages of the tournament also saw matches played at the Siena and Marcoussis, with the semi-finals, bronze final and final taking place at Stade Jean-Bouin in the French capital, a home of Stade Freineur Section A's. The matches took place on August 1, 5, 9, 13, with the final played on August 17. The tournament format was the same as in 2010, with 12 teams split into 3 pools of 4. The pool allocation draw took place once all 12 teams were confirmed. England won the final 21-9 against Canada on August 17. Bidding process. On August 27, 2009, the International Rugby Board announced that it was inviting bids to host the 2014 event. Unions had until October 30, 2009 to express an interest, with the chosen host being announced on May 12, 2010. The announcement was an important development in the history of women's rugby, as the IRB had never previously announced a competition to host a Women's World Cup with such publicity, nor so far ahead of the event. The chosen hosts for 2014 would also have had 4 years to prepare a Euro, twice as long as any previous host. The announcement was also significant because, for the first time, the IRB included the unofficial 1991 and 1994 World Cups in their official list of previous tournaments. On December 21, 2009, the IRB announced the 4 nations that formally applied to host the 2014 Women's Rugby World Cup: Kazakhstan, New Zealand, Samoa, United States. However, after delaying the announcement until September 2010, the IRB eventually announced that, due to problems with the existing bids, they were reopening applications. Then, on June 30, 2011, the IRB announced that the tournament would be held in France. Qualifying. France, as the host nation, qualified automatically. The top 3 teams from the 2010 tournament, New Zealand, England, and Australia, also qualified automatically. Canada and the United States qualified due to there being no interest from other North or South American unions. Qualified teams. Match officials. In April 2014, the IRB announced a panel of 14 match officials for the tournament, including 8 referees and 6 assistant. New Zealand provided 2 of the referees in the form of Jess Beard and Nikki Inwood, while there will be 1 each from United States, England, South Africa, Ireland, Australia and Canada. England provided 2 assistant referees, with the others coming from Italy, France, Scotland and Spain. Nikki Inwood, Sherry Trumbull and Claire Daniels were selected for 2010 Women's Rugby World Cup, which took place in England. Indeed, Inwood and Daniels also refereed at the 2006 edition in Canada. Squads. Pool stage. The pool draw took place on October 30, 2013 at Hôtel de Ville, Paris. The 12 qualified teams were organised into 4 bands: Band 1, New Zealand, England, Australia; Band 2, Canada, USA, France; Band 3, Ireland, Wales, Spain; Band 4, Kazakhstan, Samoa, South Africa. Each pool was a single round robin of 6 games, in which each team played 1 match against each of the other teams in the same pool. Teams were awarded 4 points for a win, 2 points for a draw and none for a defeat. A team scoring 4 or more tries in 1 match earned a bonus point, as did teams that lost by 7 points or fewer. Pool A equals. Pool B equals. Pool C equals. Finals. Knockout seedings equals. At the completion of the pool stage, teams were ranked first according to their position within their pool and then by competition points. The top 4 seeds progressed to the tournament semi-finals, seeds 5 a Euro 8 progressed to the 5th place playoff semi-finals, and seeds 9 a Euro 12 progressed to the 9th place playoff semi-finals. Tiebreakers. Ties on competition points were broken in the following order: 1. Winner of the match between the two teams. 2. Difference between points scored and points conceded. 3. Difference between tries scored and tries conceded. 4. Most points scored. 5. Most tries scored. 6. Coin toss. Equals 9th place playoff equals, semi-finals, 11th place playoff, 9th place playoff. Equals 5th place playoff equals, semi-finals, 7th place playoff, 5th place playoff. Equals semi-final final equals, semi-finals, 3rd place playoff, final. Statistics. Equals discipline equals, 1 red card, Soteria Fulimu, suspension following citing, Rebecca De Filippo in match against New Zealand, Wandiza Williams in match against Australia, 2 yellow cards, Celeste Adonis, Oksana Shadrina, Rachel Taylor, Shona Leo Weston, 1 yellow card. See also, Women's Rugby World Cup, Women's Sevens World Cup, Rugby World Cup. References. External links, media related to 2014 Women's Rugby World Cup at Wikimedia Commons.